Prime Minister inaugurates 6 mega projects in Uttarakhand under Namami Ganga mission. In Assam, Brahmaputra flowing above danger mark at Nimati Ghat in Jorhat and Tejpur in Sonitpur. Ferry service between Guwahati and North Guwahati and Kurua banned. The COVID scenario in the northeast has shown no sign of let-up. In India, coronavirus caseload have touched 6,145,291. Virus cases at global level have topped a grim 3,35,74,198. And Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma says tourism plays a key role in boosting the economy and livelihood of people. Good evening, viewers. Welcome to the Northeast News. This is Anupa. Now with the details. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today inaugurated 6 mega projects in Uttarakhand under the Namami Ganga mission through video conference. The projects include construction of a 68 MLD million litres per day sewage treatment plant, upgradation of the existing 27 MLD at Jagjitpur and construction of an 18 MLD sewage treatment plant at Sarai in Haridwar. The inauguration of 68 MLD Jagjitpur project marks completion of the first sewage treatment project taken up on hybrid annuity mode of the public-private partnership. Addressing the inaugural function, Modi said the river Ganga, from its origin in Uttarakhand to the Ganga Sagar in West Bengal, enriches the lives of about half of country's population, and therefore the cleanliness of Ganga is necessary. He said his government moved forward with new thinking and new approach and did not limit the Namami Gange mission to the cleanliness of Ganga and made it the largest river conservation program in the country.
पुराने तौर तरीके अपनाए जाते तो आज भी हालत उतनी ही बुरी रहती, लेकिन हम नई सोच, नई अप्रोच के साथ आगे बढ़े। हमने नमामि गंगे मिशन को सिर्फ गंगा जी की साफ सफाई तक ही सीमित नहीं रखा, बल्कि इसे देश का सबसे बड़ा और विस्तृत नदी संरक्षण कार्यक्रम बनाया। साथियों,
in Assam, the river Brahmaputra is flowing above the danger mark at Nimati Ghat in Jorhat and Tezpur in Sonitpur. The Jia Bharali beside NT Road meandering across Sonitpur is also flowing above the danger mark. Solan waters of the Kopili at Dharamtul and Kampur in Noga are also above the danger mark. While the total population in the aftermath of the floods is 3,06,469, the number of revenue circles hit are 17. NDRF, SDRF and IWT have been deployed in rescue operations, an official release stated. Director, Inland Water Transport Assam has banned ferry service between Guwahati and North Guwahati and Kurua in the aftermath of the inches in rains and swollen rivers across the state, including the Brahmaputra. An official release from the Director, Inland Water Transport Department on Monday said plying of ferry services and all other kinds of boats may prove fatal for many passengers. Threat to property of the public could also unfortunately materialize. The statement said the aforesaid orders will be effective till further orders are issued. With the COVID pandemic cutting a swathe through the world, the nation and northeast, the tally for active cases in the region in Assam has touched 30,662, even as recovery cases have topped 1,42,300. The death tally stands at 667. In Tripura, the number of active cases have touched 5,874, even as recovery cases have reached 90,203. The death toll stands at 276. Active cases in Arunachal Pradesh are 2,725. Discharge cases number 6,592 and the death tally is pegged at 15. There are 2,431 active cases recorded in Manipur, even as the recovered cases number 7,982. The death number 64. In Meghalaya, 1,448 cases have been declared active, 3,868 have been cured and 46 people have died in the bargain. 1,002 active cases have been recorded in Nagaland, while the recovered cases accounted for 4,938. The dead numbers include 17. With 698 active cases in Sikkim, the cured cases accounted for 2,164, even as the death number 34. Mizoram has 499 active cases, 1,459 cured and 0 death cases. In Assam, the COVID scenario has seen no let-up, with active cases reaching 30,662, even as the total infected cases touched 1,73,629. The total discharge cases account for 1,42,297. The tally for the death is 667. In India, coronavirus caseload have touched 6,145,291. In terms of the released cases, the figure stands at 5,101,397. The death tally has touched 96,351. The total number of coronavirus cases at the global level have topped a grim 3,35,74,198. Recovery cases spread over globe account for 2,48,93,480 in a sliver of hope. In America, the total number of infected cases have reached 73,61,633. Across the world, the death account for 10,06,868. The World Health Organization has announced that the world body and its leading partners have agreed to plan to roll out 20 million rapid diagnostic tests for the coronavirus. The program aims to help lower and middle income countries make up ground in a testing gap with richer countries, even if it's not fully funded yet. At $5 United States apiece, the antigen-based rapid diagnostic tests, for which WHO has issued an emergency use listing last week. The program initially requires $600 million USD. The program is to be started as early as next month to provide better access to areas where it's harder to reach, with PCR tests that are used often in many wealthier nations.
Including the 133 lower and middle income countries starting from October.
Volume guarantee agreements have been developed.
Rajesh Thakur, a 1998 batch officer hailing from Manali, Himachal Pradesh, yesterday took over charge as the commandant of 12 Battalion NDR Vitanagar. He will look after the disaster management of 61 districts of Arunachal Pradesh, Upper Assam, Manipur and Nagaland. Well-decorated officer with wide range of experience in operations area, Thakur has served in various capacities from Kashmir to Arunachal Pradesh. Ahead of joining the NDRF, Rajesh Thakur was posted in the 38 SSP Battalion in Tawang district of Arunachal Pradesh. During the COVID-19 lockdown period, Thakur in his personal capacity helped hundreds of students and workers of Arunachal Pradesh and other parts of Northeast stranded in Delhi, Bangalore, Chandigarh, Punjab and Himachal Pradesh. The officer is a keen sportsman and has organized mountain terrain biking (MTB) to boost adventure tourism and sports.
इस स्पोर्ट्स में जो लोग आते हैं वो गर्व के साथ यहाँ पे आते हैं। उन्हें इस बात की कोई वो मतलब अपनी तरफ से कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं होती कि भी कठिनाई है या रोड खराब है, और जो सब यहाँ पे आए हैं सब सेवा भाव से आए हुए हैं।
Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma attended a virtual World Tourism Day conclave organized by the Ministry of Donor, Government of India on the theme Emerging Delightful Destinations. Speaking on the occasion, Sangma emphasized on the vital role tourism plays in consolidating the economy and enhancing livelihoods. He informed that in 2019, Meghalaya recorded 1.2 million tourist footfalls, and the tourism sector has played a pivotal role in providing direct and indirect employment to the local people. In the aftermath of the COVID pandemic, Sangma said tourism in the state has been hit substantially. The Chief Minister, however, said that the government has prepared a roadmap to revamp the tourism sector in Meghalaya.
World and across the country have always seen Meghalaya state as a destination from the environment perspective, from the beautiful forests and the rivers that we have out here, the culture that we have and the people that we have. And we feel that is really what our strength is. And we want to continue to build our strategy on the basis of these strengths that we have. But we want to package it in a better manner.
Meghalaya government is planning to have direct air connectivity with New Delhi. Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma said direct flights from Delhi to Shillong will start by the end of October 2020. People travelling to New Delhi have been boarding flights from Guwahati. The government is optimistic that introduction of direct air links with New Delhi will play an important role in growth of the tourism sector in the state. Sangma also expressed his optimism that direct flights to Shillong will also start soon from other cities like Mumbai and Hyderabad. The government is yet to take a final call whether it should go ahead with upgrading the airport or go for a greenfield airport. Acting on a specific input of intelligence branch of BSF about transportation of a big haul of weapon consignment to the boarding area, a special operation was launched on the outskirts of village Fuldengsai in district Mamit, Mizoram in late night hours of 28th September. A BSF party of 90 Battalion BSF Aizawl headed by S.K. Pillai under overall supervision of Kuldeep Singh, DIG BSF Aizawl laid an ambush in the target area in West Phileng district. During the ambush, BSF party intercepted the two target vehicles on South Fuldengsai, West Fuldengsai Road. While conducting thorough search, the BSF party recovered 30 sophisticated weapons comprising 28 AK series rifles, one 5.56 mm AK-74 rifle and one carbine 0.30 along with 7894 assorted ammunitions, including 28 magazines, hidden clandestinely the fabricated captivity of the vehicles. The 3 persons involved in the armed transfer were apprehended from the ambush site. Next up, the repeat headlines. Prime Minister inaugurates 6 mega projects in Uttarakhand under Namami Ganga mission. In Assam, Brahmaputra flowing above danger mark at Nimati Ghat in Jorhat and Tejpur in Sonitpur. Ferry service between Guwahati and North Guwahati and Kurwa banned. The COVID scenario in the northeast has shown no sign of let-up. In India, coronavirus case load have touched 6,145,291. Virus cases at global level have topped a grim 3,35,74,198. And Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma says tourism plays a key role in boosting the economy and livelihood of people. That brings us to the end of this evening's bulletin. Thank you for tuning in. Namaskar.